Hey guys, welcome to part 8 of the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Let's Play, and today we're entering the Android story arc. So of course we start off with 1 year having passed, and Frieza has come to attack Earth. However, that's not going to be happening, because he's already dead. So Trunks is here, and he kicks some serious ass. It's kind of a shame we don't get to play that, but you got it wrong. Goku wasn't the only Saiyan. Not Super Saiyan, yet Saiyan. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense what with Vegeta and Gohan, but anyway. So we get a very abridged version of the, the opening to the Android story arc. It goes by pretty quickly. Unfortunately, we never do get to play as Trunks in the main story mode. I've got to really appreciate it though, they made Badman shirt Vegeta, and they made Bulma with her, I guess you'd call it a perm. But, so, yeah, nice attention to detail there. We get a very nice West City model. Well, not West City, sorry, this will be the one that the artificial humans did attack, but anyway. So basically we skip a volume or so of content and skip straight to the battle against Android 19 or Artificial Human 19, whatever you want to say. Of course, here he doesn't actually talk about the projecting Goku's power increase and things like that. So this is actually one of the only Budokai games, actually I think it is the only Budokai game, which features Android 19. And I don't really know why that is. He seems like, for the story, an important enough enemy, but they just kind of left him out in future games, so yeah, this is... he's a Budokai 1 exclusive if you're really desperate to play using him. But he's not going to be too difficult, I don't think. Although, then again, I may be wrong. You can see that because of the heart disease, Goku's life bar is actually constantly draining, so that's a pretty neat little concept in here. And that's probably what makes this battle particularly hard. So, actually, yeah, I'm going to have to take back what I said earlier, because I think I may be dying. Now, interestingly enough, the heart disease actually stops killing you once you get to a certain very low point. So that was a nice little way to handicap the system. So, in the end, I managed to take out Android 19 using the Kaioken x 10. It's kind of, sort of in line with the series, because, I start off in Super Saiyan, and then I kind of, I lose it and try to, fight back. But of course, cutscene time, so we're back as Super Saiyan. Oh no! The power! Out of my way, you garbage toys! Okay, so on to Mission 2, which, the app we named Super Saiyan Vegeta. Super Saiyajin Vegeta. You guys aren't as hot as I've been hearing. Vegeta has a lot of very weird lines in this game. I do really like the fact that 19 gets the boot print on his face and he gets the dirt on him from getting knocked down.
俺たちサイヤ人はなそんなバカななんであいつがスーパーサイヤ人に俺はただひたすら強くなることを願うそして凄まじい特訓を繰り返しある時俺は自分の限界に気づいた自分への怒りで突然目覚めたんだスーパーサイヤ人がなたわごとはそれぐらいにしておくんだな
I think that's enough chit chat for the time being. You're not our enemy anyway. I think you might be, guys. But of course we now have access to a number of new moves and of course the Super Saiyan transformation. So it's time to put Android 19 in his place. Or not. I think, as usual, I was trying to pull off some different moves, but it wasn't going so well. And of course he had to block everything. So start with the Gallic Cannon. Still got the nosedive crash, which is still very useful. Oh, goodbye Super Saiyan. It's such a weird thing about this game how you can just so easily get knocked out of your transformations in story mode. I was wondering when I was going to transform back, but unfortunately we have to finish this with a rather dull Meteor Crash. Not Meteor Crash, sorry, that was Freeze's, wasn't it? Meteor Flash, I should have said. And again we skip quite a ways ahead. So Dr. Gero brings out more, androids androids 17 and 18, and 16 of course. Like I said in the Namek story arc, you really wouldn't actually get what's going on unless you had either seen the series or read the manga. I was here for them, they ignored me. The meanies! It's back! Where are you going, you bunch of idiots? Vegeta has the best lines in this game. I'm going to beat you all silly. I can't. I just can't imagine Vegeta saying any of these lines. Shut those big mouths of yours, you aren't Sallies. Come on and fight! Man, I don't know what line I'm going to choose for the title of this video. There's so many great lines that Vegeta gives us. It's always a treat when he's a big part of the story in this game. Anyway, so of course now we're taking on Android 18. And I believe I actually got to use some more interesting moves in this one. As usual though, the computer does love to block. Almost pulled it off, but it's kind of difficult. I think we almost pulled off the Meteor Flash again. There we go! Big Bang attack. Which I've got to say looks pretty cool. Definitely one of the flashier moves in Budokai 1, which doesn't really have a lot of those really cinematic attacks.
大したことないのよ。
なんだと
I love Vegeta's face there. Something about it's a bit funny, but anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you next part.